Okay, so I'm gonna try and make a worm for the King of the Hook contest from Angling AI. To do that, I need 5-inch stick bait mold because I have not competed in this before, and they said using the 5-inch stick bait mold is the category. I have the worm wrap mold as well with the rods, and I also do have the worm in a core shot, so I got the cores here. Those will go inside. I'm also I'm gonna try and produce 4-color worm, and I'm gonna try and make something themed after my Joker jigs. I'm gonna go with the purple and green in a double pump in the worm. Then I'm gonna try and go with a white glowing core with a white glowing tail. So what I'm gonna try there is I'm gonna try and cut the tails off, let my core fill the bait, and fill the tail at the end. We'll see if that works. And the worm wrap I'm gonna do in red. At least I got 3 new cups of fluid over here. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna turn those into the green, the purple, and the white, probably, maybe the red, I don't know which one yet. We'll just get to it. This is my white glowing UV powder. So we'll be using this in the white. First thing, we'll start with making a color. Okay, so I'm gonna make the Joker green. So what I do with the Joker green is I have 3 different flakes here. I go with the chartreuse, I go with the green bass, and a green. Roughly, I'm just kind of guessing at it. I do have a smaller flake here as well in green, just to help give it a little fun. I'm gonna add some more sparkly prismatic color, maybe just the slightest pinch of this lime green mica. So I gotta make the purple now, try and build one here. So my Joker purple is a lot of purple, a little bit of color variance, and this is the straight up purple. Good amount of that. I have it also in the smaller size, a little bit of that. And I have a little bit of dark purple mica. Okay. I think I'm gonna break this up as well in half. One of these is gonna be the worm collar, the worm wrap I mean. So the worm wrap, I also want it to be a bit harder, so I increase its durometer. I'm at half a cup of finesse bait. So I went up to 3/4 of straight hardener. I buy the soft stuff for my crappie baits. So in the meantime, I need to make my worm wrap, because my worm wrap has to go in when I do my dual injection. I'm just realizing this now. I need it to be red. That's what I want. So I'm gonna go with a bit of red there. I have red 0.3 hex here, some there, and I'm gonna add a contrast, like a popping color to it. Just a little bit of this pink. And that should really initiate some more different red here. And let's follow it up with a mica. It's a bit much. It does float, so I'm gonna try and take some of that. Okay. A little bit of that. Okay. Nice full draw. Beautiful color. Oh yeah. Those turned out really nice. Okay. Now we're gonna heat up the white. Now to check the white, I gotta find out how white it is. I won't know until it's clear. Okay, so the white does look pretty good, but I'd like to brighten it just a bit with a little color in it. Add a little white flake. Okay, so I gotta get my worm wrap in first. So put the rod through. wraps are in with the rods. I'll put it back together. Put it into this one. Pretty sure it has to go this way. We'll see how this turned out. It's exactly what I'm after. The last one got a little bit of a blend, but it's not too bad.
By creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
And then okay. My next thought, so I want to run a white glowing core shot, and I want tails, but I can't use my tail mold. I can't do rods and tail mold at the same time. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to cut the tips of these just so I get more white tail. We're going to close this up, pump this in on an angle. Okay, we're getting close. It's been a bit of a journey, making purple, making green, making red, making white. Colors from scratch. Takes a bit of time. Finally here, I'm gonna see if this works. So we'll just see what that looks like. Now this white glows in the dark. It should turn off the lights. Yeah, so you can see it glows white. Okay, let's big unveil here. See if this worked. So, half purple, half green, red worm wrap, a white glowing core shot with a white tipped tail. If that makes sense. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that. Filled out those tails nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Love it. Okay, so this is gonna be my entry into King of the Hook, Angling AI's bait making competition. Little white tips. Let me just lay those down there. Should have a white core.